In this video, we're going to be doing a tutorial of Google Classroom. I'll show you how to set up a classroom, how to add students, and then just some of the general features of Google Classroom. Okay, so to get started, you will open up your browser and type in the address bar classroom.google.com. Press enter. And this is, if you will, kind of the startup screen of Google Classroom. This is where your classrooms will be displayed. Obviously, we don't have anything yet. So to create a class, let's click the plus sign right up here in the top corner and create classroom. Just read through that and then agree and continue. All right, the class name is required, so I'm going to type in class name. The section name is not required and the subject is not required, but I will type in instructional technology and then just click create and it'll automatically create the classroom for you. Okay, so one of the neat features that I want to show you here is fairly basic, but you can change this banner, if you will, up here. You can select a theme, and they have some preloaded themes that you could use to customize the page. I'll use this, and for each one of my classrooms, give it a little bit of a different look that allows me to just visually differentiate between the classes and also personalize it a little bit. You can choose patterns as well as from their gallery. What I want to do, though, I have saved an image on my computer. And you can upload your own personal image. Just click the upload photo and then select a photo from your computer. And I will locate the image that I'm going to be using. I have a Jacksonville State logo here, so I'm going to open that and it will upload that photo. Now it will give you the option to kind of crop this down or make it fit how you would like. It obviously has a certain amount of space that you're allowed to use, so I'm just going to try to center this up the best I can, and then select class theme and it will automatically upload that banner to the background. Now before we can really do anything beneficial to us, we probably need to add some students to this classroom. So in order to add your students, and this will also be to where you can view the students that are on your roster, click the students tab at the top. And the easiest way probably to do this is you can display a class code. So you see your class code right here. And if you click the down arrow, it gives you the option to copy. You can even reset it or disable it once you're finished adding students to the class. But you can display it. And then you can post this, project this onto your whiteboard or whatever it is that you're using. And the students can type this in. And I'll show you using my wife's account. I'll show you what it looks like from a student's standpoint. So this is my wife's. I'm using a different browser here to make this work for us. But this is my wife. She has logged in already, and she has clicked the plus arrow and then join class. And I'm just going to paste that class code in and click join. And if you would like to follow along, I'll leave this class open. So if you would like to follow along, you could do that as well. This is what the student view will look like. There's the teacher name. You can see stream and then classmates, and she won't have any classmates obviously right now. It'll display her name only, but as more students join the class, she would be able to see all of her classmates. Okay, you can also invite students. You could type name and invite a student. You can type in email addresses for various students if they have their own email addresses. Now that you have some students added, you can also from this page, if you select the check mark beside that student's name, or you can select all at one time using this check mark here, you can email the students or you can remove the students. You could also mute the students if they are abusing maybe some privileges. Do that. So there's options that you can do that. You can also from this students page, you can select what their options, what they can do. So you can set a student where all of the students can post and comment on the stream. Students can only comment, so they wouldn't be able to post an announcement, but they would be able to comment on an announcement. Or you could set it to where only teachers can post or comment on the classroom stream. All right, let's go back to the stream page and we will talk about some of the features here. You'll see this big plus sign down in the bottom right corner. This is where you were going to add any of your content to the stream. So let's just start off with a simple announcement. And these are just general announcements that you can make to the class. That you do have options to attach files, and we'll look at this a little bit more in detail when we do an assignment. But you can just attach a file. You can attach a file from Google Drive. You can locate and share any YouTube videos. Or if you're wanting to share a link, you can click this and it'll share a link. But we'll look at that a little bit more in detail. You can just click post and it'll automatically post it to the stream. Or you can schedule the post. Once you click schedule, it'll give you a date and a time to schedule that. Or you could save this as a draft if you're not wanting to post yet. Maybe you just have an idea of something that you're wanting to post and you need to add some information to it later. But I'm going to go ahead and just post this, and you will see that this posts an announcement. Now, if you remember, we talked about the comments. This is where students could add comments. You could create an announcement to begin a discussion in class maybe. Now let's post an assignment. Click the plus arrow and go up to create assignment. And let's give this a title here. We will call this Talking Backwards Reflection. That'll make more sense in a few minutes. So that's the title. Then you can add instructions here. Say watch the YouTube video and then open the Google Doc and write a reflection. Now here you can assign this as a due date. You can set, let's say that we want this due by December 3rd. The time could be optional, but we'll just leave that at 11:59 p.m. You can attach a file, and this attaching a file and then attaching from Google Drive are very, very similar. I do have a Talking Backwards file that I'm going to upload. And once you do this, this is something that I've already pre-created, Talking Backwards Reflection. Students can view this, but what we want is students to be able to edit this. Now, if you just select students can edit file, all students will be able to edit the same file. Or you could create a copy, make a copy for each student. That's what we're going to do here. And then I also want to upload a YouTube video to this. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen Smarter Every Day. And this is a video that I want the students to watch here. So we'll add that video. So in this assignment, the students have a video that they're supposed to watch, and then they're going to write a reflection about the video. If you had another link, you could click and add a link to that as well. You can delete this if you need to. You can go ahead and assign it, or you could also schedule it for assignment. Save a draft also. Let's just go ahead and assign this. All right, now we have a new assignment here. Now that we have an assignment created, I want to go back over to the account that my wife had used to join the Google class. And I want to just give you an idea of what it looks like from a student standpoint. You can see the announcement that I created here. You can also see the assignment that was posted, and students can click open to open the assignment. Okay, so I'm going to click this document that was created, and you will see the prompt once it opens up that I created as a teacher. There's a question here, and then I can press enter and type the response. And once the student is finished, they can click turn in, and it'll take them back to classroom. Are you sure that you want to turn in your work? You can click turn in, and it says done. You can unsubmit it as a student. Going back to the teacher's view here, now you can see that one of the assignments is done, and if I click on that, here you can review the student's work. You can change the grade. You can select this and then return it to the student, and you can give them a grade also. One other feature that I would like to show you before we end is to click the back arrow here, and then if you go to the About tab, you will see an option to invite other teachers, and you can invite another teacher, maybe if you're collaborating with someone, to this classroom and add them as well. So I hope this video has been useful, and thank you very much for watching.